Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Hi everyone, so today I brought Liam back in with me, and I'm going to be sharing with you some outfits that I bought for him, and also some shoes. The other day I told you that I didn't have anything for him other than what Emma sent in his box opening, so slowly but surely, I'm getting some things for him to wear. He's the largest boy, toddler boy in my nursery, and so I had to start all over again with outfits. And I haven't bought outfits in a long time for any of my babies because they just have a lot of clothes. You know, starting from newborn size all the way up to size 12 months. Actually, it goes up to size 18 months, but anyway, so I wanted to show you the shoes. I bought quite a few pairs of shoes for him, and this is the first pair that I found. And I've always loved these kind of shoes on little boys, little black and white tennis shoes. And so these are really cute, and these lace up, as you can see. They're not elastic; they actually tie into a bow. And then the next ones are these, and I thought these are really cute because they're not only, you know, they're white, but then they have this little like a shiny black stripe on either side, and they velcro at the ankle, and then they these particular laces are elastic. And then next we have another little pair of shoes that are, oh, I would say these are like a cobalt blue, or no, I'm sorry, a navy blue. So it's got like a navy blue faux leather in the front here, and then this got faux leather here, but then this is cloth. And I just really like the color of these. These are also elastic. And then the last of the casual shoes are these, and I really like these. I've always, whenever I have a little boy, I like to get these sort of tan shoes, you know, to go with their khaki pants, and to go like in the fall colors. But this is also faux leather, and they also tie up. So these are super cute too. And then I splurged a little bit, and because I wanted to get him, because he is such a big boy, I wanted to get him some walking shoes. So I found these walking shoes, and they're leather shoes, and they're just so darn cute. So this is I got a black pair, and these are leather, like I said. And they have a really nice sole on them, and these are supposed to keep a real toddler from slipping. These are like rubberized, which is really a really nice touch for these shoes. And then so I also got a white pair, so I wanted to get a black pair and a white pair to make sure that you know, I could match them up to any of his outfits. And so these are super cute. I love the white ones too. I always got my I have two children that are grown up. I always got them stride right. I have a daughter and a son, and you know, their pediatrician, whenever I was taking them, they recommended stride right shoes for their first walking shoes. And so these are not stride right. Like I said, these are Josmo walkers, but you know, my little toddler here, he's not real either, so but anyways, I just think these are super cute. It's the first pair of walkers that I've gotten for any of my babies, and so I'm super excited to try these on him in one of his you know, if he ever gets a fancy outfit, or a dress-up outfit, I should say. Oh, okay, so The other thing that I wanted to do today was in one of Suzanne's last videos, she shared a tag by Mandy's Cuddlebug Nursery. And I didn't actually see this tag on Mandy's channel, but I saw it on Suzanne's channel. And what the tag was is, what are your 5 favorite books? So what I did was, I actually had more than 5. I have 8 altogether. Originally I had 4, but then these other 3 came into my life, and so I wanted to share those as well. Now, I have to tell you in advance, I am not a good book reviewer at all. I am, I don't know how to do a synopsis of a book. I don't know how to read a book and then give you, the main ideas. And so what I thought would be fun was, I would read the back of the book to you until so that you could see what it was about. But anyway, this first one, and these first 4 books are books that I read almost every year, and I've had these books forever and ever. And this one is called The Mothers, and it's by Vardis Fisher. And this book was actually written, it is so old, it was actually first written in 1943. And but this paperback version was printed in 1960. But anyway, it belonged to my sister. She had an extensive book collection because she loved to read too. And then she ended up giving me a lot of her books, and this is one of the ones that she liked as well. But as you can see, I mean, it's just, I read it, I've had this since I was a teenager. And the pages are yellowed. I've had to tape the cover on to the binding because of, just, reading it so often. But so it says it's an epic of American courage. And it says, the now famous Donner Party was headed for California, one of the many pioneer wagon trains that ventured across the unsettled West in search of new land and new lives. It was a small band of armed men, but there were women in, it was a small band of armed men, their women and children, a few precious belongings, and oxen and Conestoga wagons. Through the long hot days of summer, across the endless prairie and Indian country, one question was uppermost in the minds of the leader and scout. Could they cross the high Sierras, the gateway to everything, for which they had staked their lives before the great winter storm swept in from the north? And so this is an awesome adventure story. It's like one of my most favorite books. Well, I have all of my favorite books with me, but so yeah, I've read this many times, and I love it. So the next book, my number 2 book, is called Mrs. Mike. And this book was written by Nancy and Benedict Friedman, and it's a true story. And let's see, the back of so what it says about this one is, so Mrs. Mike is one of the bravest, most sparkling and spirited real-life heroines who has ever appeared between the covers of a book. Kathy O'Fallon, a gently reared, lovely 16-year-old Irish girl, was sent far away from Boston to her uncle in the Northwest Canada to regain her health. There she met Sergeant Mike Flanagan of the Montreal Police, 6 feet tall, with eyes so blue you could swim in them, is what she had quoted in the book. And Kathy learned that being Mike's wife meant facing blizzards, grizzly bears, forest fires, spring floods, and epidemics. She learned joy and heartbreak and the true deep meaning of love and loyalty. And so this is an awesome book. Love this one. I've read it so many times that, again, I had to tape the cover back on the binding, and I had to put tape around the edges. And but this book was written. Let's see, the first printing was in May of 1948, and then the paperback version was printed in 1963. And so I read this as a young girl as well. Now then, when I was in, I remember ordering books when I was in, oh gosh, what year is this one? 1965. I guess I was in the 5th grade. And so I started ordering books from the book club. And this is one of the first ones that I ordered, and it's called A Question of Harmony. And it was written by Gretchen Sprague. And like I said, it was written in 1965. And it's, let's see, it says, every girl in town knew Dave Carpenter, or wanted to. Award-winning athlete, brilliant musician, school leader, he wasn't the type to give shy, retiring Jeannie Blake a second glance. But one summer, Dave did notice Jeannie. He saw the humor bubbling beneath the seriousness, the sensitivity hiding behind the silence. He asked her out, and then he asked her out again. And then the front says, Dave always gave girls a good time, but he gave Jeannie more, a lesson in loving and a crash course in courage. And so, yeah, I read this one over and over and over again, even as an adult, just because I love the storyline. Love the storyline in that. It's like a little love story, but there's other things that bubble up in there too. So the 4th book, that's an old book, is called Blueberry Summer, and this is another one that I got as a gosh, how old was I here? Well, it was actually originally written in 1956 and then published in 1968. So I was about 13 when I first read this book. And it says, what miserable luck. Cass gets stuck at home babysitting for her little brother instead of enjoying the glamorous vacation she had planned on. But between popular, attractive Adam Ross and the sensitive young artist Jeff Marshall, she doesn't have time to feel sorry for herself. And so this was another favorite of mine as a young girl. And so there you have it with my old books. I've had them forever and ever and a day, and I just wanted to share with you my favorite ones. I have a whole bookcase full of books, but these are ones that I tend to my go-to books if I don't have any books that I'm reading on my Kindle. And then the next 3 books, I have put these in my favorite collection as well. And these 3 books, it's a trilogy that was written by our very own Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies, and I've got all 3 of them. And so the first book that she wrote is called Silent Stranger. And she wrote this one in, I put a bookmark there and then lost my place. She wrote this one way back in 2016. And I'll go ahead and read the story behind this book. Here's the cover story, or the cover page, I mean. So Rebecca is a successful career woman accustomed to making the right decision under pressure, but now she has to make the toughest decision of her life. Her future marriage to the sexy, unpredictable Mark and a new life hang in the balance. As the men in her life put increasing pressure on her and events spiral out of control, she escapes to Paris, leaving everyone and everything behind, to get some much-needed perspective and the space she needs to make her choice. No matter what she decides, her life will change forever, and the happiness she found with Mark may become a distant memory. Oh, this says it's the second one. I'm sorry, I picked up I thought it was the first one, but this is the second one that was written in the Silent series. I'm sorry. The first one is called Silent Seduction. This is the very first one, and it was written back in 2016 too. I didn't realize. They're both written in the same year. Good for you, Suzanne. But there's the picture. And then so So this is the first one. Rebecca has it all. A successful career in advertising and a steadfast partner, John, who is also her best friend. On the cusp of landing a new account that could win her a promotion, Rebecca has a chance to encounter with an old flame that reawakens something in her that she had almost forgotten. Mark is everything John isn't, unpredictable, exciting, and dangerous. But what does he want? Why is he insinuating himself into every aspect of Rebecca's life? Could he be looking for revenge, or does he have another motive? As she struggles to keep her well-ordered world from falling apart, Rebecca cannot help but fall victim to Mark's silent seduction. And it says the sexy and romantic first entry in Suzanne Carroll's Silent series. I guess I should have read the fine print when I went to introduce these, so I'm sorry. And then the very last one that she wrote most recently, she wrote this one last year, and it is called Silent Solution, and it is the final book in the trilogy of books that she wrote. And this one says, Rebecca has everything she'd ever dreamed of. A successful creative career, a gorgeous man who loves her for who she is, and a beautiful child who helps her experience the world anew. But a fiery man from her past is making her doubt herself more than ever. Mark is the father of her child, the source of her most erotic experiences, and determined. Does he want to win her back, or is he hell-bent on isolating her from all the things she treasures? All Rebecca knows for certain is that he's closing in, and she must find a solution before it's too late. And it says it's the thrilling final installment in Suzanne Carroll's Silent Trilogy. And so those are the books. Those are my favorite books that I go back to and read every once in a while, like I said. And then Liam wanted to share his favorite book. This is a brand new book that I got for Liam, and it's called Night Night Elmo. And it's a really fun pop-up book. So within the book, each of the pages, I'm going to go ahead and turn this the ring light off because it's making a funny reflection. But yeah, each of the pages, it tells you, you know, what the steps are for before you go to bed, and it's a super cute book. Let me see if I can get another page. I'll show you one more page. There's one. But see, each of the pages, so if you had a real toddler and you're reading the story, your toddler could, you know, open the pages themselves, open the pop-up part, and they would have a fun time with the book too. So anyway, that is Liam's favorite book because he's very much into Sesame Street and Elmo. The last thing that I was going to share with you is what Liam is wearing today. And it's a super cute little hat. It's by Carhartt. And I got this color because I thought it would go with a lot of outfits throughout the year. And so I've discovered that I really like him wearing his hats to the side like that. He's adorable. Another thing that I was going to do, one more thing before I sign off. In my last video, I told you guys that I was going to show you Liam's ears, and I forgot to do that, and his ears are the most precious things that I have ever seen on a little boy. But let's go ahead and take his little toys, and look at this, you guys. I wanted to show you. They're poke-out ears. So here's the one. There's the one little poke-out ear. See? And I probably should just show you from the back so that you can see. I'm going to show you from both angles, but look at that. I mean, if I wanted, I could have his hair poke out, you know. He just looks so darn cute with these poke out ears. There's his other one. There's his other one. Yeah, I hope you can see those. Emma does a great job with the ears. I mean, they really let me show you a close up because the way that she his hair is so super manageable that, you know, it just wants to stay where I put it, but let me do a close-up because I want to show you the reboarding that she does. I don't know, I'm kind of having a hard time. I'm sorry, you guys, but yeah, there it is. It's just perfect blushing and stuff on his ears. I mean, but anyway, I love everything that she's done with him in the way of the blushing and all that. As you can see, I am totally over the moon with this little guy, and he has my heart, and I just can't get enough of him. So anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed my video today and seeing my haul for my little man here, and hope you all are having a great day. I have another haul that I'm going to be showing you in a couple of days. It's the rest of the outfits that I have ordered for him. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much for coming by today. It's been so much fun visiting with you. And until we meet again, bye-bye from me and Liam.